Hi class, so we're going to go over the week 3 assignments. For your discussion this week, you're going to be doing a simple vision board. And with that vision board, there are a lot of things you can do. However, to make it the easiest for you, as you all know, I always say work smarter, not harder, right? Is to simply take a PowerPoint, find you a new slide. Okay, you can, again, as you see here, thankful for, put flowers, birds, and history, and these are some of the images that I took, of course, but, it's your vision board. You're just going to do one slide. The instructions, of course, tell you to create one slide and add 2 to 5 images or words that inspire you about each topic. Okay, so but again, you choose what's most important to you. You can be one topic or 2 topics. I'm not gonna say each topic, okay, because this is really for you and how you want to focus the direction of your vision board. And so it can be over anything. There are, again, that many others means it can be over what is important to you. Okay, you don't need to choose 3 topics. You can, again, choose what's important to you. If that's just 1 or 2, that's fine. Again, this is your vision board, and do whatever you need to. Okay, you can find Wikimedia is the only time I'm going to tell you to use any wiki site, because Wikimedia is free, open source, downloadable images that are not someone's intellectual property rights that you're violating. Okay, they're used as open source, common creative materials that can be used by anyone. So you can use Wikimedia, not Wikipedia, Wikimedia, to find images. Okay, so most of the stuff you find off Google and the web, they are they're copyrighted. So even though you're doing it for an assignment, it can work, but just be mindful. All right, and so again, you will then in the PowerPoint is something you can very simply do as well. You can also save. When you hit save as, you can save as an Adobe PDF instead of a PowerPoint. Okay, either way, in a PDF you can print off then, and you can put it where you can see it at home, just like doing your study schedule. This vision board can also be used as another tool to help you work toward maybe a goal. Okay, so it can be twofold. So simply you can do that. Again, all I did was here, I just used a white background, and I just copy and pasted images into here. And so if you're doing something like this, you might want to loosen up that tile, and then you have another one here. But here you can do a layout. You can do different ones. You can do you can change a lot of things as far as that goes. This I just put a 2 content as far as that goes, and again, you can do like like that titled. But whatever you want, or goals, or whatever, again, this is your whatever you want to do. All right, and then click to add text, or you can see all these little things here in the middle. What does all this mean? And so you can simply, here it says stock images or pictures, so click on pictures, and if you have things saved to your computer, you might be able to find it. I don't know if I have any. I took all my stuff off there, so I don't have any saved photos, and so I might want to do then a stock image search. And if you use stock images and without downloading it and paying for it and all that other fun stuff, again, you're not publishing it to the World Wide Web. You're simply uploading it to a your school's server for an assignment. So it's a little bit different than doing, you're just stealing someone's intellectual property and plastering it all over the web, calling it your own. That's plagiarism. So we don't want to do that. However, this is why you usually cite sources regardless. So you're going to be writing your discussion in the discussion box after you upload your vision board, your vision, your PowerPoint, PDF, whatever it could be, do. And so that's taking way too long, and I'm annoyed. So you might just want to go. Let me move this up here at the top. You might just simply do maybe. Inspirational images are very, something very specific about whatever you're doing. And so, again, here's all kinds of stuff. And again, it's your preference, okay? Your preference. There's not a, right way, wrong way, or whatever else. Fear kills more dreams than failure ever will, right? And so what you simply do is just hit copy image, and then go to your PowerPoint, and then hit Control V, and you can see it inserted inside that text box. Okay, and so you can expand it, contract it, you can do all kinds of things, and so there you go. And so it already has the dreams time. It's citation, where you got it from down here, of course, and stuff. And so that's fine. This is good as it is, and you can see here designer, and you can click on designer, the little tab right there, and you can, if you were doing a regular PowerPoint over something, there's all different kinds of ways of design ideas, how to load. If I was actually talking about fear and failure, or failure and fear, fear of failure, failure, again, fear kills more dreams than failure ever will. And that is so true, because, do you really fail if you try to do something? And my answer is no. Will you be able to do it with perfection? I don't know, right? It's based on, your limits, right? And so if it's something that you're really good at, over time you will get better and better and better. But if you never start, if fear keeps you from starting, then you have truly failed. All right. And so if you start and you're not good, or you start something and it's just not your thing, it's not that you failed, it's just not in your will well. Okay, it's just not in your will well, and find something else that you're better at. So you didn't fail, it's just that you didn't, you may not get where you wanted to be at, and there's something else that's better out there for you to do or to succeed at. All right, we can't be great at everything, it's impossible. But we can be great at a few things, which is attainable. All right, so remember that. School for you is attainable in every situation. There may be some things that you're not as great at as others, right? But eventually you'll get there. And there'll be some things that, again, you know your limitations. I have a skill to this level, and that's as far as I've ever gotten, because I don't understand the rest of it. There's nothing wrong with that. All right, and so we don't have time to be perfectionist in every single thing, or sometimes perfectionist, period, because we just don't have, you're in class 5 weeks. If you're going to be perfect at something, it takes longer than 5 weeks. It's something, to perfect something is to pursue it endlessly, and there's no time limit. And so, again, that's not what we're doing here. Again, simply just be thankful for whatever, and and work towards goals. All right, so that's it for the discussion this week and how to do it. I'm not going to save it. I'm going to get out of here. And so when you're getting ready to do your your vision board here, all right, when you start a new thread, put in your subject, right? You can add your PowerPoint right here. You can just simply drag it over. You can upload it. Okay, when you get that, then you hit post. And then you'll write your discussion in the box here. Okay, and so again, as you're writing your discussion, you can see here there's a word count. Make sure that you have enough words. And that is your words. That is not quoted words. That is not the title page. That is not your reference page. That is your words. Make sure they're at least 150 words, and you're replying to your peers with at least 50 words. And not only are you replying to your peers in the word count, but make it meaningful in relation to the discussion. Talking off topic about something else is not relating to the discussion. Okay, you can add to it that way, but make sure you're adding at least 50 words to the discussion in some way or the other, adding to the topic, adding to the vision board, their dreams, their whatever. You can compare stuff or maybe it's whatever. Again, there's so many different ways to do this assignment, and so what I'm stating is ultimately is make it meaningful. Okay, make it meaningful. Plain and simple. All right. Very good. Now, before we get into the assignments, I'm going to go ahead and end this with the discussion and create a new video for just the assignments this week, because I want you to do it a certain way, and it's going to take some time. All right. So all for the discussion.